Hi guys, Rochelle here from My Vintage Farm. Welcome back, friends and family. I'm so happy that you're here. I wanted to show you what was under my tree. Super excited. You guys, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to this channel, like the video, and comment with any questions or suggestions. So guys, our first catalog under the tree is the Baker Creek catalog. This one just arrived today. And I was like, okay, I have a couple more that I'm waiting on, but it's pretty much complete and I can show off these catalogs. I'm gonna do a series of catalog videos where I take you through and kind of show you what I'm ordering from each catalog. Now, I order differently than the average person, I would say, because I have a farm and a lot of people have gardens the same size as my farm, like my farm space, I should say. So even if you're ordering seeds for your garden at your home or on, 15 acres like us, or maybe your garden is in pots or, an elaborate community garden, who knows? I have no clue what your garden space looks like. Maybe it's a dream. Maybe you're collecting seeds for your future garden. Either way, I still want to share and inspire and encourage you guys to start getting your catalogs, start dreaming up your gardens, and to think about like, what foods will your family eat? What foods can your family store? And what are the things that you can grow for yourself at your home that you may be purchasing, and it could really save you guys some money and also just give you that joy of providing food for your family and your community. Here at our farm, we give away 60% of our harvest, and I'm really excited this year because I've been through a season of healing and I am ready. Okay, well, I'm almost ready to get to work. I have been praying that this arm will be ready real quick and I will be able to get out there and start doing everything. But I will be getting my greenhouse ready and I will be starting some seeds. Although January and February are the time of the year where we see a lot of frost out here in California. We've had a very dry and we have hit freezing temperatures, but I still think that my greenhouse should be warm enough, and I will put a couple of those big huge blue drums like I used to water out of in there, and that usually helps to keep the temperature warmer through the evening so it doesn't really get down to freezing. I bought this really cool temperature thing. I think I shared it with you guys. It's the Govee, and I'll share it with you guys in the next video because I actually have it in one of my garden spaces right now. But it's so awesome. I can check like the temperature and humidity from my phone. So for any of you gardeners out there who treat your garden and your greenhouse or whatever space you're growing in like a baby, you are going to absolutely love it. So guys, here is the Baker Creek catalog. This is the 2021. It's their 24th Pure Seed book. Okay, now the great thing that you guys can see, okay, if you don't have a garden and you want to learn about gardening, a lot of places will send you a free catalog. Of course, I do want to say, like, they're expecting, maybe not expecting, but they would hope that you might order some seeds from them, hence them sending you a catalog to show you their inventory. But look at how much like knowledge is packed into these pages. Baker Creek does a really good job, especially if you buy their catalog. Like they have one at Barnes & Noble that I usually buy every year, and I'm just gonna order mine on their website this year. I went to Barnes & Noble and I didn't see it till I was already done checking out. We were in a hurry because my husband had to get to work, so I didn't get it, and it's just been like, so when this one arrived, I was so happy. But you guys can see here, like there's a good, paragraph or two about all of the different selections here. At the bottom of each paragraph, it'll tell you like this one comes with 8 seeds and it's $4. And so these are bitter melons. That's really cool. I haven't seen that one before. And you can kind of get an idea of like what you want to buy by reading. So like maybe you're a first-time gardener and you don't actually know like what varieties you want to buy or anything. If you take these cold winter months and spend some time with your nose in these catalogs, not only are you going to learn a ton, but you're also going to understand all of the different varieties that are out there, because I was mind blown when I seen Baker Creek's selection of tomatoes. Like, that was pretty much, my heart exploded, and I was just like, oh my gosh, my jaw dropped, and I just spent so much time. It's like that with the carrots, you guys. So many different things you guys are gonna see here. We got cucumbers, and over here, different types of beans. Just so these are all like things that you can dry, it looks like. I'm just kind of taking through them. There's some cucamelons down there. You know, fast forward a little bit, you get the ground cherries, and oh, the loofah gourd. Our loofah gourds, they were small this year, but it was still so satisfying. My daughter's having a great time drying them out. Looks like 2 of them might be ready before Christmas. We already have 1 that's ready, so that'd be really cool if we can do something with those. Then you get over here to your peppers, but as you see, guys, every single one has a little bit of information on each item. And if you go on a lot of these websites, if you're on the website and you're looking through the different selections, you can get a lot more detailed information about them. I'm not so sure so much about Baker Creek, but I know Harris Seeds does a really good job at packing a lot of information on their site, completely free to learn, you guys. So I want to encourage you to do that, to just dig in and take, you know, but look at the illustrations in this magazine catalog. So beautiful. Sunflowers. So guys, Baker Creek, that one just came in today. Okay, now this one I have 2 from, because this is like their Osborne Seeds is where I order a ton of my stuff from, because I order in bulk. And so Osborne Seeds is out of, I want to say Oregon or Washington, I always forget, but they used to have Washington. They used to have a store here, right in Stockton, and that's where I went and bought all my seeds from, you guys, and they closed down. It was Lockhart Seeds, so that was so sad. But Osborne Seeds is a wonderful place to buy seeds from. I have bought so much from them ever since I started farming. Another one that just kills it with all of their information. Now these have got shorter paragraphs, but the illustrations are really good. It still gives you a good amount of info with it. You go on their website, you're going to get a little bit more than that, but then you can go right here, and this will tell you like how many seeds for how much, and so on. So you'll know like what they offer in bulk and what they offer just in standard seed size. But a wonderful selection of everything from your vegetables to your flowers. So sometimes when you're shopping for things, you might not know exactly what you want, and by taking some time to research the different varieties, it can really help you out with that. And so this is another gorgeous catalog here. So check out Osborne Seeds. Tell them that My Vintage Farm sent you. I really wish they would open Lockhart Seeds back up. I always want to call them Lockhart. Okay guys, so Baker Creek was offering free shipping. I think they still are. Osborne does not offer free shipping, maybe on a certain price, but I don't know. I'll have to give you guys more details. We're gonna go back and dive into each one of these as I'm placing my order with them, and then I'll give you all the details on the ordering process and shipping and everything like that if I can find some codes, and I will load you guys up with all of that. So if there's a way to save, we'll find it and I'll share it with you. Johnny Seeds here, this is their 2021 catalog, and another great job here. Johnny's does a really good job at putting some information on theirs as well. Again, this is going to have a lot shorter of paragraphs than Baker Creek, but if you go on their website, you can find out more information there. And usually what I do, so this will kind of give you the breakdown, and this shows you the different peppers up here so you get an idea. There's an ordering sheet in there. And Johnny's has a lot of stuff. So Johnny's and Harris, you can order more than just seeds. You can order like gardening supplies too. I think maybe, I don't think Osborne has stuff like that. They just have seeds. But Johnny's and Harris Seeds both offer like gardening tools and covers and all sorts of goodies. See, like they've got a can't think of what that's called right now. Justin Rhodes uses it a lot. But it's like instead of using a rototiller, I have a real small one, but it's like a ground fork, something like that. I don't know. They're calling it adjustable toolbar, but who knows? So you can get seed trays and all sorts of stuff like that. Bootstrap Farmer is where I order a lot of mine from. They're super sturdy. If you plan on gardening for a good amount of time, seed start trays, my 1020 trays, my like the seed cells, I get those from Bootstrap Farmer. And then the rest of them, I order my stuff directly through a hydroponic distributor here locally, and they deliver them to me. My friend delivers for them. So I try to order what I can from them, like my 4x4 pots and stuff like that for our nursery projects. But you can see here they got seed mats and little timers and temperature controls, grow bags, little grow light things, all sorts of goodies here in the Johnny selection. So if you guys are wondering if I order from places that don't have catalogs, yes I do. Like MI Gardener, they actually just launched their online catalog this year, so that'll be really, really cool. I haven't downloaded it yet. I went on their site and it was like crashing like crazy. It was when they first released all their seeds and everybody was losing their mind. MI Gardener did say that they secured an abundance of seeds, so not to worry, you should just go on there and like check it out. I don't know if they still had their 99-cent packs because I couldn't get on the site. I did see a lot of them for like $2. I was on there for like 5 seconds before it like, you know, crashed on me. So yeah. So this is Botanical Interest and I absolutely love this company. So this is organic seeds for your garden. You can get like potato snips and starts and stuff here. There's a lot of different things that are in here that you can't necessarily get from some other seed companies. So again, this one's gonna have a little bit, so it's gonna have some information here, okay? This is basic on garlic. Here's some information on summer squash. This is your different varieties. This one here is telling you about milk spray. I'm not really sure what that is. Maybe it's a variety. But as you can see, again, a little thing on basil and then the information and some pictures of the varieties. These are more of a printed picture versus an actual like photograph, but there are some photos mixed in here. But I love this. I think it's definitely somewhere that you should check out. Now, you know, down here you've got, these are flowers. So let's go back to the garden seeds and find out some pricing for you guys. $1.86 for this pack of collards, $1.89, $3.99 over here for the Danvers carrots, $2.49, $2.69. So you guys can see, like, depending on what your budget is, you know, you have to set your own budget and then figure out what you're going to feed your family and what you feel comfortable ordering and what your price range is. There are some things that I will literally order 10 million seeds and 1 billion seeds. Like I have some things that I literally have so many seeds of just because of the price that I could get them for, because I know that for me, the only thing that has changed is the high germination rate. And so when you have that many seeds, I mean, so for instance, I'll put like 3 seeds in a hole if I know that it's like a really old seed that I've had. They all usually stay in a cool environment, dry and all that. And so maybe my germination, but like last year I thought I was gonna have a poor germination rate with these squashes that I tried to grow from some old seeds. And every seed that I plucked in that hole grew. So I threw like 3 to 5 seeds in each hole and I had all of these squash plants coming out of it. So it just goes to show that give them a chance. And I definitely would say, like, maybe not put them all in the same hole. Just put a couple holes or like a decent sized hole and just kind of spread them out and then cover it. Because I literally like just use this like little poking tool, and that's what I was planting with. So I'd say just, you know, depending on your budget and what your price range is, always check to see like if it's something that you know you're going to eat a lot of and you have the budget to do so, and you could get for a similar price, you know, a lot more seeds versus a small pack, and you know that you're going to be using those season after season or multiple times in the season, go for it, you guys. Like, stock up your seeds. And it's so nice. Like, in another future video, we're going to go ahead and bring my seed rack in, and we are going to organize my seeds, and you guys are going to see like just how much seeds I have. And I'm not done ordering. I'm still going to order more seeds this year because I like to give seeds away. I like to do a bunch of stuff with my seeds. I like to have different varieties, and just because I grew something one year doesn't mean I want to grow it the next year. Sometimes I want to like wait a season and then grow it the following season. I like to change things up all the time. I'm not like a standard farmer where I just have a few varieties that I grow over and over. I really like to try everything. And that goes with anything in life. Like, I am that person. If there's something that can be done, I want to try to do it. And I want to try the different varieties. And growing anything, plants, trees, shrubs, I mean, you name it. If I can grow it, I want to try to grow it. So yeah. So here's Harris Seeds, guys. This is their organic catalog. So they do have a selection of different catalogs, which I really do enjoy, because maybe you are a solely organic grower. You can just get their organic one and order straight from here. So Harris Seeds, I order a lot from them. Last year I ordered a lot of flowers especially, and a lot of seeds, like produce too. So like here, you guys, for your smaller packs of these beets for 250 seeds, you're in the 250 to 335 range, okay? That's, you know, if you think about preserving those, whether you're gonna can them, freeze them, however you're gonna do it. I usually pickle my beets, and that's like how I always eat them. I use it as a salad, the juice for salad dressing, and I'll eat the whole can of pickled beets and just eat the beets out of it, and then use the juice for a dressing. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. But all of this, you guys, so this is solely organic. Another great one. They're going to give you a smaller paragraph. Baker Creek still packs the most into their catalog, knowledge-wise. So I highly recommend getting a Baker Creek catalog if you're trying to learn about the different varieties. It's a wonderful, like, wealth of knowledge. But you're going to learn from these too. So if you're in the market of ordering and you have a different need, or maybe there's a seed company that's in your area, a lot of times seed companies in some areas will offer varieties specific to there, and so you can check on that as well. Checking with your local nursery also is a good thing to let you know like what does well in your area. I'm in California, so we don't really have a lot of issues growing out here. Usually whatever we plant, if it can handle the heat, it can, you know, it can grow. We don't really get a lot of cold freezes. So you're gonna have a little bit of some seed starting stuff here available. That's pretty cool if they're putting that available in here. Are these sprouts? Let me look. Oh, these are their microgreen trays and their pellet packs. Yes, that's cool. They put some organic options for seed starting, which is wonderful. And seed starting is something that some people do. Sometimes you just plant them straight in the ground. It really is a hit or miss for me on which one I do. I really like to sow things directly because I feel like it's just less work. You do it once. At the same time, I love putting stuff inside of my greenhouse and filling it up, and it gives you a head start on the season. So when I'm starting my seeds here in a couple weeks in my greenhouse, I'm gonna have a head start by a few weeks because we're gonna have some freezing temperatures coming. More freezing, I should say, because that's like when our real freeze comes, is January and February. So this is going to be some insect control, disease control, fertilizers, and plant protections, all sorts of great things in here. And I do really think that ordering your garden supplies ahead of time is a great idea. Like any type of insect controls that you may want to use, any type of, you know, if you're using like a plastic mulch or whatever it is, your seed soils. Gardening can be expensive, but if you take the time to purchase things little by little, it definitely takes that impact away, because you know, an $8 purchase here, a $12 purchase there, $5 purchase here, and so on. And then, you know, ordering your seeds and kind of getting those larger purchases from your seed orders in and spaced out before your growing season can help your budget a lot. And it might be able to stretch that growing budget for you guys. And maybe you guys can sell some plant starts too to help offset the cost of what you spent to invest into your family's garden. Okay guys, this is Pine Tree Garden Seeds and Accessories, and this is their 2021 catalog as well. It's at superseeds.com. And these guys again are someone I haven't ordered from them, but they came highly recommended. I am going to order for them this year just because I had so many people suggest that I order some stuff from them. So very much like the previous ones that we just went through, short paragraphs, a little bigger one here. But they had some, like this has elderberry in it. They had a lot of different selections in here, and this is why I was supposed to try to order from them. Like there's some aloe cuts here, cocoa butter wafers, organic. That's pretty cool. Arrowroot powder. So this is like how to make your own products too. Beeswax granules. So that's pretty awesome. That's like a pound right there for beeswax for $10.95. I think I just paid like 14 bucks for the ones I got. And they're organic as well. So that's really awesome. So I'm definitely going to check these products out because this is stuff that I always get anywhere. Mango butter for $6.95. Man, that's really cool. That's only 4 ounces though, so we'll see. I usually get more on the larger side of things, but this is the first time I actually looked in this one because I was trying to wait so I could open them and check everything out. Really good selection of flowers. Wow. Oh, they've got black gold seedling mix. I like that mix a lot. Little bit of selection of everything. So I definitely say give them a check and see if they have things that you guys want to get. I don't know how my husband's going to feel about me placing an order with all these companies. Let's see. So far, we are on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We are on number 6 because 2 of those are Osborne's. Okay, so number 7 is Bluestone Perennials, guys. And this is Bee and Butterfly Magnet. It's their spring 2020, so it looks like this is actually last year's, but this is just loaded with flowers. I actually ordered this one because on our farm, I want to be able to plant a ton of things to attract bees and pollinators to our area. And we want to have, well, we usually have some cut flowers, but kind of rebuilding everything. And this company here, I mean, they have a ton of flowers. So I'll be ordering some from them. This is Bluestone Perennials. Okay, Seed Saver Exchange. They're out of Iowa. This is a organic, non-GMO, non-hybrid. I use hybrid seeds. I don't see that, you know, the issue with those. But a lot of these are going to have USDA organic on them. So if you're a certified organic garden, that's wonderful. If you're growing things organically, sometimes having that organic seed doesn't necessarily matter to me because I'm not a certified organic farm. I grow things with organic practices. But beautiful selection here. Nice little explanation for each different variety. Give you a little background on them. And I really do like their catalog. That's beautiful. Look at that little melon section. they did some great job on all their artwork too. Great job on their photography. Here it looks like they're showing you how to seed save. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Journey of the Seed, little story for you. This looks like a pretty cool one. I'm gonna have to sit down and take some more time to certified organic transplants. So they actually sell transplants. So you, depending on, let's see, 6 plants and 6 plants there for the samplers. Okay, so I do buy transplants from a grower out here in my area. We buy thousands. So 6 plants wouldn't do much for me. But for a small garden, it's a great start, especially if you don't have a greenhouse and you're looking to get a jump start on your garden. Let's see if I can see it. Yeah, just really great selection, guys. Great photography. So this is going to be Seed Savers Exchange. And let's see if I can find their... Try to find their nice little stories here. Beautiful greenhouses. Wow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they did such a good job at putting this together. It looks like a little scrapbook. Okay, so I'm gonna say just Google Seed Saver Exchange out of Iowa. And that should give it to you. I'm gonna try to include all of the websites in the show notes from today, so just check that out. Okay, you guys, this one here is an Asian vegetable seed company. They're 103 years old. I cannot say the name. I'm not even gonna try to butcher it, so yeah, let's just leave it there. But these are actually local to me, okay? This is out of the Bay Area, from Oakland. I thought this was really cool. I'm definitely gonna order from them. They specialize in a lot of rare seeds. I went through their, when I was looking for stuff on, and I started seeing their stuff, just like they have bull's bud bleeds. They have a lot of things that you can get anywhere, but they also have some things that are specific to the Asian community, like Asian culinary, and they have a lot of information here on each one. So this one's not going to have as much photos and stuff as the other ones did, but it is a really nice thick paper. I don't throw my seed catalogs away every year. I usually pass them on to people for them to learn from. So anybody who's interested in gardening, like especially kids, I'll usually give them a seed catalog to drool through, because I want them to be able to like go through it. And so a lot of the ones that have pictures and stuff like that are really great for new gardeners, because not only can they read about the varieties, but then they can like see them too. Or for people who have never grown those varieties, because there's things that I've never grown, but I will want to grow them just from seeing a photo. So I know that I'm not alone there. So there's like a lot of different types of things in here, but I will be ordering from them too. I love that they're local, and once everything with COVID calms down, I'm gonna see if I can hit up some of these local farms and take you guys on some tours. So this one here, you guys, is going to be in the show notes. And okay, these ones, I have 2 catalogs left. These are both from Feedco. So this is their seed and supplies. This one's more like a newspaper type paper. It's very thin and fragile, but it does have a wealth of information packed into each page. These are illustrated, so like the artwork in them is phenomenal. Every single page, look at the little birds down there, little blackbird pie. Oh my gosh. So, I mean, they did a phenomenal job on these. Feedco, let's see here, Asian greens, melons, peas, hot peppers, radishes and root vegetables, summer squash, pumpkins, tomatoes, tomatillos, vegetables, turnips, rutabagas, herbs and flowers. I mean, they just really packed a lot into here. So we will be ordering from them as well. They said they have all your organic growing needs: rock powder, fertilizers, probiotics, seed starter supplies, pest control for the garden and orchard, tools, irrigation, and books. So definitely try and check them out. They do have quite the selection here. In the back, you can see their garden and orchard tools. And a lot of these things, guys, if you have access to the internet and you can go on there, you're gonna find a lot of information on their website that they couldn't pack into here because this is printed. It costs a lot to have things printed. But you can see here for your livestock, they've got parasite control. So they've got organic molasses here, a gallon of it for $13.50. Y'all, that is so cheap, okay? I'm just saying, that is like so cool. 55 gallons for $4.75. So I'm definitely gonna check them out because Feedco, I was looking to see if they had options of feed for animals. And they do have some livestock. So they have swine mineral, goat mineral, sheep mineral. They got plastic mulch here. Let's see. They got parasite control, all sorts of goodies: apple cider vinegar, kelp, Redmond's agricultural fine mineral salt, diatomaceous earth, Grazer's Choice. So that's pretty cool. These guys may have, this is a lot of pest control here, neem oil. Good information too about neem oil. That's awesome. So they give you a nice good paragraph about all of these different things, which I really love. So this alone, if you're like getting into the farming, would be great in gardening to read, because it'll allow you to read about each individual thing and you know why you should be using it. That looks like a BT product. Man, I love when I don't look at anything until I'm on here and then I'm like, now I want to stop and read this whole magazine from front to back. And I'm trying to do a little video for you guys. They have a ton of merch here, Feedco merch, Feedco books. That's pretty awesome. Their cover art, really cool. So check out Feedco, guys. I have one more book from them to show you, and it is going to be their tree, shrub, and perennials. So they, like Harris Seed, send out different ones. So my Harris Seed catalogs have not come. I have like 2 or 3 more that should be coming, and so when they come I will show you guys those. But I actually get all of Harris Seeds catalogs because I order a very broad spectrum of seeds from them, and supplies too. I ordered I think I ended up getting my drip tape from them this year, which I'll go back to getting my drip tape from the irrigation supply store by me, but with COVID it was really hard to try to get my hands on some this year because the shipping was all messed up. And if I was going to get my garden in the ground, I had to get drip tape, and I was already a few weeks behind waiting for my order to come in. So Harris Seeds came through and I literally had just enough to do all 30 rows. It's pretty cool. So trees and shrubbery, you guys, again, they're not going to disappoint on their artwork. Very beautiful. It just tells a story. Each thing tells a story. It's so pretty. So spend some time in your catalogs, you guys. Spend some time getting to know what you're into. I mean, you could be reading about something and you would have never thought that you wanted to grow that until you read about it, and you're like, man, you could almost taste it because of the description that was written in there. Or maybe the storyline behind it resonates with your family's roots and where you came from, and you're like, oh my gosh, like I bet my grandmother ate that, or I bet that's something that was, you know, whatever. To me, that's the type of things I think about, and it makes me want to grow them. So this is all apples. Oh my gosh, you guys, all apples. So I've got to read about all these different ones because I do want to put some trees in the ground. and I would love to know which ones to do. So it's got a little pig in the tree here. They got like little Whoville people, it looks like, over here on the apples. So stinking cute. Little bears and trees. I mean, they did a phenomenal job. I think any of you guys who have some kids at home would love to take a glance at this once you're done with it. So that is their tree, shrubs, and perennials. See towards the back if there's anything else. No, this, I mean, but just look at those illustrations. They did such a good job. So those are the seed catalogs that I have gathered so far, and we are only in December. I still plan on having some roll in. I know there's other companies as well besides Harris Seeds that I'm waiting on, but I know I just want to let you guys know that just besides this organic one, there are at least 2 other catalogs from Harris Seeds that I'm waiting for. And in my next video, guys, I can't wait to show you guys, I have a calendar that comes from an urban farm out of San Diego, and they have an amazing seed company. You've got to check them out. You can order online. They don't have a catalog, like a physical catalog like this, but I want to show you their calendar. Now, although their seed calendar and planting calendar and everything is more geared towards Southern California, I'm kind of in like Central California, so I can totally go off of it and maybe just like adjust my growing season by like a week or 2 compared to like what their weather is. Because I have a greenhouse, it's okay, but it's awesome because there's not really a growing calendar that I have found for our area, and yet I did want to create one. So when I seen theirs, I had to jump on it. I seen it on their Instagram, and I had to snatch that bad boy up, and I am in love. So stay tuned for my next video, guys. I'm going to share that calendar with you guys, show you, like, tell you and give you the information on how you can order it if you'd like one. I really feel like every gardener could benefit from having it because there's so much more than just their planting season. Although it is for the California area, I would say, you know, there are more areas that still have our zone that are not just California. The calendar is for zones 9 and 10, and it's just packed with so much info. So I'm going to show you guys that calendar, and then we're going to work on putting together our orders and then our farm plan, our garden plan for 2021. I have a few weeks left in the year to get this together, and I'm so excited because I have some newfound health and I am doing so much better than I was doing last year. I really want to honor this new health that God's given me by being a good steward of our land and our animals, and just maximizing what we're doing here and encouraging you guys all and taking you guys along to show you the failures and the triumphs, the victories, all the stuff in between. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember to hit that like button if you like this video. It really helps us to get some exposure on YouTube. Make sure that you're subscribed if you haven't subscribed already, and share this video with anybody you think might benefit from knowing some of these catalogs that they may want to get their hands on themselves. All of these catalogs were sent for free, you guys, so it's a great way, like I said, to learn and to get prepared for this growing season. It's going to be amazing, and 2021 gardens are going to be rocking. So share your pictures with us on Instagram, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.